welcome again, people, to the Reggae Boy Council meeting. Definitely, we have coaches that's Ryan LFC with us this time. Um, no, I am sure sports, which is Manning's man. I might assume that he might join a bit late, but definitely we'll see him. Big up, Ryan. What's going on, bro? Hopefully you're rested and you're okay now. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me on the show again. I really, really appreciate it. So I'm doing good. Have a good weekend. Although Liverpool didn't win, but I still give thanks we didn't lose.
Yeah,
But that's how football goes sometimes. And
yeah.
Reggae Boys
True.
doing well across the world. So we have to just give thanks. And so
All right. Big up, coach. How was your weekend? You know, so on a bounce back with a good victory. And how are you doing?
I have to give thanks. Thanks for having me on the platform. Big up to Ryan LFC. He beat me up last week. And I look at Bramble side holding me now. So, boy, me just glad to enjoy and we get 3 points. But it look like Chelsea want to run out the league. Arsenal upon an upward. So, things are going in the league. The league nice.
Yeah. At least this time around, Arsenal have some form of relevance, you know. I'm glad for that. But anyways, I don't know something that we're talking about. Reggae Boy Council. We get that off our chest. We get the club off our chest. Because they know that always a bad way. And in a football, when a club do good, you have a good weekend. So if a club play first game for the weekend and lose, your whole weekend done. Just cancel the weekend. But that's how you go. All right, so we have a few talking points that we want to go to. So, but first, people, what I want you guys to do is to hit the like button on this video. In the comment section, in the pinned comment section, and also in the description of the video, you will see the link to Ryan LFC channel. Make sure you go over there and hit the subscribe button as well and show your full support. And also, coaches this. Definitely, people, we're doing great work here. And I'm telling you, a lot of you Jamaicans need to know that not only subscribe to a lot of the UK and all these type of things for the club. You must can show a national team support. You know something like Reggae Boys, but show the Jamaicans, the fellow Jamaicans some support and know that we are putting a whole for work just the same as those bloggers overseas. Pay that no mind, man. Hit the subscribe button, man. It don't cost them nothing. Free. But anyways, we can jump into me time matter. The first person I touch on is Burke. All right, so Burke is back. He played last night for Philadelphia Union. They won the game 2-0. But Burke is now fit. First question is, do you believe that Burke will be considered or will be a part of this squad? And do you think to yourself that Burke should get that call? Let's go with you, Ryan.
I think Corey Burke is one of Coach Theodore Whitmore core player. And once he fit, I think Whitmore will call him. If not, that's going to be a lot of problem in the national team. I just have that feeling certain player must call. You know what I mean? I think we should never have something like that. If a player not playing consistently
Mm-hmm.
and especially Corey Burke last couple performance for the national team, it haven't been great, but he's a very good player. But I think he will be in the squad. Some forward will be left out. And
Mm-hmm.
I know that who will be. Probably Andre Gray will be
Mm-hmm.
left out. Probably. Who knows? Because, every single time that a striker out like Javon Issa or a Corey Burke or one of these players,
Mm-hmm.
Andre Gray never be the first choice for the coach. So I think Corey Burke will be in the team. It's good to see Corey Burke back on the pitch. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Playing for Philadelphia Union. So that's a good look. But I think he will be in the team. So I'm not going to build up my hopes.
But the question is, would you recall Burke?
No. I think him just coming off an injury. Make him go and play some more um, game for Philadelphia and get real match fitness. Andre
Mm-hmm.
Gray has been doing well. We have a lot of his striker doing well. Shaman Nichols doing well. Antonio doing well. Wolf doing well. It depends. But I don't think he should be called. That's my opinion. I think probably next year, January. But
Mm-hmm.
as I said, Tapa are the coach, and may have a feeling that Tapa will pick him.
All right. So same question go to your coach. Do you believe that Corbett will be a part of this round set of fixtures? And also would you put Corbett in that set of fixtures, round of fixtures?
Um, Good to know that the baller is back up and running, coming back from injury. That's a plus for him and his career. However,
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to agree with Ryan by stating that um, he is not fit, and from what I understand is that the squad is out already.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think they would have put him in the squad, waiting for him to get a play. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So many times persons talk about Whitmore, but in this case, I believe that good sense will prevail on his side of the selection. He definitely won't select Quarterback.
All right. Um, for me, a lot of people don't know that Burke is actually one of my favorite reggae boy, possibly my favorite reggae boy player in this current squad. Despite a lot of people believe that military gonna love the UK based player, Burke is actually my favorite Jamaican player. From the core set of players, he's my favorite. No, for me personally, I agree with both of you guys. I believe that it's too soon to bring Corbett into the squad, knowing that he's just coming off an injury, and it's best if we should give him some rest. It's really really good if we should give Corbett that sufficient rest to recuperate and also concentrate on his performance in regards to the club wise and get himself on that best front foot. No, so for me, despite him being my favorite player, I would say take some rest and come back January next set of fixtures in January, and definitely we might see a better, fitter and stronger Corbett rather than rushing him into a game like situation, knowing how the CONCACAF region set up. Now we're going to go to this next particular player, and the reason why I'm bringing up this player is because there's a strong possibility, maybe 98%, that this player will be a part of this squad coming up. Now, the question is, regards to this player. As you can see on the stat sheet right there, he had 2 appearances, no start so far this season in particular. Only 12 minutes played, 8.5 touches, 0.5 key passes, 6.0 accurate passes, long ball 0.5 at 100%, chip passes 0.5 at 100%, successful dribbles 0.5 at 100%, and duels one 0.5 at 100%. And definitely, I think he create no, he didn't create any chance. So, despite playing only 12 minutes, those stats really stand out for a 12-minute period, just for 12 minutes. So it was quite influential during those time period. No, to you, coach, I'm asking you this question first. Despite this player not getting so much game time, what do you believe would warrant this player masking himself back into the team, and also walking into the starting lineup, in which most people would be calling for and to be a part of this World Cup squad? Do you believe that he should just walk into the squad, and also do you believe that he should be selected? And do you think, or what do you think warrant him a call up to the squad?
Hands down, Tariq Magee is a very, very talented player. And I don't know what's happening at Casupen, but to me, it seems as if he doesn't fit in to the team or to the system that the coach
Mm-hmm.
wants to play. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think that is what is deterring him from being a part of the team. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when it boils over to the national team, it's kind of topsy turvy in terms of how the coach is actually utilizing him. This
Mm-hmm.
match you play him, next match you don't select him in the starting lineup, but he's always a part of the squad. So
Mm-hmm.
I tend to want to understand what the coach is about in terms of Tariq Magee, because Tariq Magee doesn't select himself
Mm-hmm.
based on him not being a regular starter in his team, his club team. I think I'm hearing things about a loan move in the new year,
Mm-hmm.
we definitely need to see Tariq Magee playing some football. And it can't be a case where other players are being left out because they aren't regular at their club and bring in Tariq Magee, but yet still you're not playing him in the
Mm-hmm.
games that you're bringing him in. That
Yeah.
is a cause of concern for me where that is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know the mindset of the coach, Coach Theodore Whitmore. I possibly believe that the club team, he doesn't fit in to their style of play. Hence the reason he's not being given a lot of minutes
Mm-hmm.
on the field. So to say that he'll walk into the starting 11, I think it's going to be very difficult for him. Then again, the coach might select him and then don't play him. And that is
Mm-hmm.
also another deterrent for him. So it kind of his selection is moving like when you're at a kid, you're playing yo-yo,
Yeah.
up and down, up and down, up and down. And for a talented youth like this, I believe that he possibly should try as best as possible to get out of town. Try get a club that he will be getting regular starts.
Mm-hmm.
Because sitting on the bench is not working for him. Not at all.
Agree. So, what's your thoughts on it, Ryan? Do you believe that he warrants a call? And definitely, do you think that in his current form, that he should actually be selected and be in the starting lineup? What's your thoughts on it?
Well, in my opinion, as a coach said, Tariq Magee is a talented player. I've been crying out for Tariq Magee for the last 5 to 6 months. This guy have a lot of talent, but something is wrong. Why him cannot get in game time at him club? In the national team, we know him as a regular player for Coach Theodore Whitmore. He's one of the core players them has always been calling up for the national team. But calling up for the national team, as the coach said, not getting consistent game time. If Whitmore play him this week, next week him not give him not even a minute. Like the USA game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think him have a bad game, but yet still another 2 game you don't see him. Not even 5 minutes on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what happened with Tariq Magee, but something is lacking. Either the national coach don't trust him enough, or him see him as one of these future player where he bring him in around the team to get that experience. But future at this age, player like Tariq Magee should start play football, getting
Agree.
game in week or week. But as a coach say, him need to start to play um game time at him club. That's very important, especially coming to the international break. You need player where match fitness and farm because the national team you don't have much time to train together. So one player will coming in just like we put in a lot of pressure on Ravel Morrissey, but Ravel not in our club. Yet
Mm-hmm.
Ravel in our club right now playing game week in week out and
And I
don't
perform.
last World Cup qualify. So it's a one we have to look at. We love Tariq Magee, but why I'm not breaking to him club?
Yeah.
Something we have to look at.
Yeah, man. And totally, you guys bring across some very, very good points, and me agree. Me agree. 100% agree with you guys. Now, in regards to a selection of the team, now the coach mantra. Remember, Mr. Whitmore and Paul Hall said that players will be picked off merit, not name. Players will be, and when he said merit, they're talking about performance. How well these guys are performing. Now, it would be if we should select Tariq Magee, knowing that Tariq Magee is not playing consistent football, and match fitness can be a problem. Not saying that he will lose his touch or anything like that, no, because that is clockwork for any footballer. But match shortness is a big factor. If Tariq Magee should not, if Tariq Magee should be selected and coming to this team, there should be no argument, I believe, for a player like Aka. I would definitely believe so because, as we all know, Aka is not playing in the football now. But the same goes to show for Tariq Magee. And we'll definitely call out for Tariq Magee. Yes, he's younger. Yes, he's in a professional setup. But match sharpness will be lacking. And in a World Cup qualifiers, we need players who are extremely match sharp on the day. We can't, there's no margin for error. There's no margin for error. Now, Tariq Magee, an excellent player, quality, top-notch quality, and can hit to a terrible, I mean, one of them wicked heights, probably the Leon Bailey heights. If he should really buckle down and put in that work. Now, for me, I personally believe, and I want you guys to agree if I'm wrong, maybe you should take a loan to a team, maybe a lower level of the table in the Bundesliga, in the Pro Liga, where's the Bundesliga? In the Belgium League, in the Pro Liga, just a little bit, maybe one of those mid-table or below mid-table team, a team where it's going to get 100% sufficient game time to build his confidence, to build his stature, and to actually work his name into any team sheet just by doing so. Because the only way you can improve is by playing football. You cannot improve by sitting on the bench or not even being involved in the squad. Maybe am I wrong? You guys can tell me if you agree with me.
Yeah, but military, I just want to cheer a little bit to move the goalpost. I realize that we have about 3 players or 4 players in this current team that not playing game consistently.
O'Neal Fisher.
You see, we see Mariappa play, not play,
Mariappa.
but yet still you see Mariappa working very hard in the gym.
True.
Whenever remember the last couple game for us, he's one of our standout player, and him not playing for our club. So depending upon what you're doing off the pitch, if you have the right person, I think Mariappa have some right person around him. So I don't know, but as you say about Tariq Magee, I think I remember when I do an interview with Tariq Magee and him say him thinking him know about, but until him go to Belgium, it's a totally different thing. Understand the game much quicker and stuff. Because when him at Jamaica, they not in Jamaica they not teach him to do a lot of stuff. It's just leverage to the thing, and you know, I just want the best for him. People,
yes, man,
not a beat down on Tariq Magee. We know him have a lot of fans. I'm a big fans of him, but something is wrong why I'm not breaking into the national team. Him the first team in Belgium.
As a coach said, can be set up on system. It can't just be system. It's not necessarily have to be a talent thing.
Yeah, I don't think it is talent, man. If the ball are talented, we all know that. There's no doubt about his talent.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is that I believe that how the team is playing, his style of play not fitting into the play. So whether I'm not track back, whether him only help them in the attacking thrust, but they want assistant in terms of on the defensive end. He probably not doing all of these things because being out in Europe, you have to have different aspects of your game,
True.
You have to be up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Worse if you come from a third world country like Jamaica, you come with a lot of talent, but you should be able to be well-rounded where you can impact aspects of the thirds on the field. I think
talent.
that probably is the reason why him not.
You're right, coach, because when we look at Shamal Nichols, we buy the substitution for watch the game, the Belgium Pro League. And when we look at Shamar, bro, the work Shamar put in for a team in him, you put in that for Jamaica,
Man, you work hard, man.
And that's why they didn't rate him.
You work hard, man.
Bro, the man work hard for him club team,
If you notice when Roof give the same energy when he play for him national team. Look like a club he play for.
True.
Most baller play so with them club and them kind of ease up off of the gas when them come on the national team. But
Leon Bailey
not showing that.
Leon Bailey. And if we be honest, Leon Bailey, I wanted them to have a player there. But definitely Tariq Magee is not a talent thing. And as I said earlier, bro, would I really want to see a move to a club lower down in the table who can still get some whole more game time because they need the game time you're 22-year-old now. And if you look right across Europe, all of the 22-year-old them, what them a play, which part them a play, or half the Mason Mount, the Emil Smith Rowe, the Maitland Niles, the Curtis Jones, the Reese Williams, the Greenwood, yeah man, Harvey Elliott, all them players at that particular age, the man them a play consistent football.
Belly.
That's exactly, and him have the talent, you know. He have the talent. Just if him find the right you know, what they call the system exactly. Tariq Magee maybe not fit no one team or play like Arsenal who contain possession, retain a hold by possession, and him can do all the way he want to do. All right, so we could move to the next one now. So basically, the squad information come out from the press officer, Mr. Earl Bailey. Him say the squad will be released within 24 hours. That's how him say. You hear about the coach? Coach gone. You hear about it, Ryan?
No, where is it good? I'm never here.
Press officer said the squad will be released within the next 24 hours.
Remember me did in a meeting, man.
All right. So, Ryan, probably you just say you about it, Ryan.
Yeah, but may I have to say that still?
No. So basically, my question to you guys is this. I'm going to ask each and all now, 3 players who you believe won't make the squad. 3 players. Start with you, coach. Give me 3 players who you believe won't make the squad.
Alvas Powell, Corey Burke.
All right, hold on.
Well, you
Hold on. All right. So Corey Burke are injured, man.
Him take back him question.
All right, let me rephrase the question then.
All right,
We're going to exclude injuries. Run it.
You know, so I don't really see nobody will get excluded though. Based on I think I probably only the injured persons, then man. Who really out there will get excluded? That was a part of the last round. I don't think nobody.
So there weren't any player who impressed you during that tour.
Yeah, but you say who are gonna get excluded?
So you know, feel like them players they might get excluded.
One person me think I will get excluded. Me can't find 3. Me probably think of something there. What name? Javon East.
Yeah, cause he never feature.
No. Yeah, man, he go on.
Remember your boy Tino, remember boy in the last squad Tino coach, Alvas Powell, and he means you.
Yeah, so because him say we don't pick no
Yeah, I'm
person.
gonna use the injuries.
That's why
So
I started.
we're supposed to see back the same squad as I see last time around.
Yeah, and probably Mikel Antonio come back in for East. And we hear say Greg Lear come in.
Yeah, Greg Lear come in.
For Alvas, so.
Junior, what about Leon Bailey?
Leon Bailey.
We're not sure about Bailey, you know.
Leon Bailey fit.
Really,
so we come in for.
We need 20. We need 30 or 27 players because
23 pick.
24 mere.
24? Yeah.
What do you think we should?
And 3 keeper and that.
I think we should drop one of the keeper them, bro.
Things that you know.
When I keep
and drop one of the strikers.
No, we need
we don't need 5 striker.
We don't need so much strikers, no.
We need 5 striker. We need
What is striker them?
Yeah, look for Andre Gray,
Nicholson, Gray, Roof, Antonio, if Antonio turn up.
What his name again? Shined.
East.
That's 5, coach.
1, 2,
that's
3.
5.
That's a 5.
That me say we don't need so much.
We need
how much you carried last time?
5 we bring.
5 we bringing last time? So who may I miss out then? I miss out somebody.
We bring Javon East, man. So
East, Roof, Gray, Nicholson.
Yeah. A 5 striker we bring, man.
You know, look like a 4.
Unless a Jamal Low.
Jamal Low.
Huh?
We bring Jamal Low.
Yeah, but Jamal Low ranking in wingers them, man. Attacking players now, but they rank as winger. I talk about outright striker. Even though I never use Kemar as a striker. He never used Kemar as a striker. So basically, you say cut his striker to 4, right?
Yeah, so you'd have Gray,
Mm-hmm.
Nicholson,
Mm-hmm.
Rufa, and Antonio. You
All
need
right.
them on that for 2
Not,
games.
not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So you said you guys that cut the keeper them from 3 to 2.
I'm
That
not sure. I'm not sure if that makes sense either. Because who
3
you gonna get
keeper
a spot? Who you gonna get a spot to if you cut it?
to a
you
midfielder. Open
you
up to a
guys
midfielder.
midfielder.
A midfield weak, you know.
So
Coach,
who
when
you
I say
gonna add?
midfield,
Who would you
yeah.
add?
Last time around we never have the Ravel Morrison.
Yeah, I think Ravella come back. Yeah.
And rather than for go drop, so rather you drop who was the midfield last time around? Because
Uh,
Grant,
Speedy,
Speedy,
Akka, Grant.
Aka. All
Unless a
right.
Junior Fleming's a go losing spot, you know. Or the 24th man would have be Bailey.
The 24 man that be played.
And
So
Daniel
you see,
Johnson, from what I hear, look at DJ come back to you.
you see. So
So,
Yeah, miss
man,
last
I
spot.
forgot me exactly. I forgot me space in the midfield. The midfield critical no. Last time one night I do on stream, you know. And I realize even when I do on phone stream, your stream Ryan, your stream coach, one of the biggest talking point is addressing the midfield.
of course, that all Stevie Wonder can say that.
So it's about finding the right midfield balance. You know, so next time I'll do one show on getting the midfield balance correct because me feel like that's something that we need to do. So
But
as
the
I'm saying,
coach doesn't believe that the midfield is the problem, you know. He believe that the
really,
defense.
me don't think so.
Defense himself a problem, man.
Really, coach at the life on the coach, yeah, man.
I talk with the man, man.
So all right, so Ryan, what you believe is the problem?
Midfield, bro. We need to get
Midfield.
balance, bro. Very important. We
Very.
need to start to dominate game. We need to start control the game. And we have the player them. We just need to pick the right combination we're going to complement the striker and complement the midfield, the defense. So Ravel Morrison and a player like Anthony Grant inside the midfield are even the three of them, Speedy,
Mm-hmm.
three of them in the midfield. That bring you a lot of Ravel Morrison is a ball dribbler, my boy is a passer, Anthony Grant doing the dirty works. I think we need to get that balance inside that midfield. If we can get that to start to create more opportunity for the striker because we don't create 4, 5, 6 chance. You know what I mean? That's you have to give Shaman Nicholson and the Mikel Antonio chance after chance. And I think Ravel Morris is a must. There's no way we can have our best midfielder playing week in, week out in the championship and they're telling us personal reason. Me no want to hear that. I hope everything sort out and we get Ravel Morris in the team because I think he can do great thing for this team. It's just up to the coach. The combination inside that midfield is very, very key.
Yeah, man. I agree. I can't disagree with that. I agree with that totally. Even as though if the coach believes that the defense is a problem, and how I view football, I can be wrong. I'm wanting to correct me if I'm wrong. You see, defending start from the attack. The attackers them at the first press. The defenders them are the last person to make a tackle. The midfielders them supposed
See, if
to
you're
screen.
depending on the system you're playing, that's if you're playing high press. You forward them at the first line of defense.
No, but even when you sit back, unless so when you sit
I
back, coach,
remember
right?
you know, good. I remember you can high press, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and try to close on the play, or
Yeah.
you can sit back as you say, but in the
Mm-hmm.
third and try to block the channels or the passing lines.
Yeah.
You understand? So you can press or you can try to block the passing lines.
Yeah.
So it depending on what you're playing.
All right.
They can
That's
be the
how I
first
play
line.
the press.
Yeah.
So basically, so if I play a sit back position like a top or love sit back, if it's a case in which you have a 1v1 with the defender or your attacker, it's a 50-50 that. But if it's a case in which you have a 1v1 with the midfielder before reach the defender, me feel like you have a stronger case in which your attacker not going to score. So when you sit back deep, and that's why I like the sit deep thing, you know, coach. Honestly, you know. When you sit deep and you put more pressure on yourself, you know.
Yeah,
And
but military.
Yeah.
Watching this Jamaican team, I don't think we can do the high press properly.
mm,
High press is a thing where the player them have to well coach.
true.
I don't think this team well coach. We see for high press United State, bro, and run out of steam in the first 36 minutes, bro. We can high press. We can high press, but we have to do it in segments. So you do it 10 minutes and then you drop off. But we can't high press for the whole game because the team don't have that fitness to high press. We need to sit behind the ball to keep it a little bit tight. And then, because really and truly, a counter, when you look at our player, them very good in the transition
Transition.
to counter. Maybe, probably forget someone else. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think, coach?
Yeah, in terms of the high press, I can't high press for the entire game. All the teams that will play high press in football. But you see
They
the
break.
significant thing to that, though, Ryan,
Yeah.
why I believe and agree with it that we can't play it is because of this fact. We don't keep hold of the football. So you can't be high pressing to get the football from the opposing team. And when you get it, you give it away back.
You
True.
got
So
tired.
you're going to put back yourself in a situation where you're always going to be running to get the ball, to get the ball, to get the ball, but you're doing nothing with the ball when you get it.
Agree.
Because if you notice our percentage of possession is way below. And all when we win a game, we have problems with possession.
Yeah.
You understand? So
With the
we
coach,
can't
with
high
the
press without being a possessive team or a possession type of ball team.
true.
Boy, military, you know, me da love for the national coach. Me da love for them improve on the person who prepare the team, the fitness trainer.
Fitness. No, all right. You know, you see, Ryan, me no believe it's a fitness thing. Me no
Yeah,
think it's a fitness thing. You really believe it's a fitness thing?
military, me see, bro, me watch the team at warm up, bro. Me see the team at lick up. All the team in our center circle and lick up.
Huh? Look up how.
Lick up player, lick up in a player.
That's an organization, man. Because if you can't give one simple instruction to Jenks, one you run this, one you run diagonal, one you run over this, and then can't.
Bro,
We can't. Me nothing else done.
no, man, I say the person who prepare the team, bro, is just limited, bro. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
We need to play more small side in game, bro. Every time I watch Liverpool chain, I play a small side grid. That's
Yeah.
how you go keep the football. Man City, the same thing.
Yeah, that's
Arsenal,
true.
the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
When I see that in our national team, bro, be half a field where I play. It's good. But warm to this, you can see it, bro. You can see
Because
it.
you see the smaller space will always keep it running, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When you have
Coach
play
is
upon the big
harder.
space, when you have a big space, you always leave room for rest, you know. We know
Man
that
can
in the
walk.
small space. And if you look upon it too, we don't play so well and do well in small spaces, in
All
tight
right.
spaces.
Because we don't
Because
do
what? We don't practice it. And many people say practice becomes perfect, but for me, practice becomes permanent. Meaning it stick with you, you're not gonna forget it. You're always gonna have it.
military. Me have a
Mm-hmm.
look at gym in my house, bro. You want to see a look at space. And everybody asks me, oh, you working at that. Them want me say, you don't need no big space, coach. You don't need to no big space to get the job done. Right in my living room, brother. And me had the skipping, me had the jumping, me had
Yeah,
the
man.
thing breaching. Small. Me not see the Jamaica national team do that, brother. Small grid that get them sharp.
Yeah.
If I play man in the migrate, brother.
Mm-hmm. Rough,
Man
man.
in the
Yeah,
migrate,
man.
bro. We have
Yeah, that make you sharp.
that make it get sharp, brother.
Your
The Reggae
touches,
Boyz,
change of play, and all of them something.
bro. When you go on the big pitch, bro, at them time it's sweeter when you keep the leather.
Yeah.
We the trainer need to have the whistle. Make sure that we keep the ball for 2 minutes.
Well, all right. So basically,
It's like a hot party where I play.
you're hot.
And then you, bro, a
No,
serious
if you, the man hoofy ball.
Yeah, bro. I watch a chain in the morning, watch a look at chain in the morning, I see on Simon and when you
Yeah,
post.
me see them deep, man.
Every time I see this
Half a feel.
be a long, me I say no. Get them sharper, brother.
So
Can you
look,
imagine in a
small touch.
small space and you see much work you done in that, brother? That's why you get shot.
But look at this now. I understand now, how to understand. They bring across to great point. But what if that is just how Tapa Whitmore don't want in team to play? He just don't want that. He prefer you bypass the midfield and get the ball to the striker. Maybe him say team more direct when that. Coach, what if that a Tapa ideal?
Yeah, I think that probably is his ideal, but I can't subscribe to it of probability because he said on the interview he did
Yeah.
on Pink Watch Boss channel,
Yeah.
um, he said that the midfielder should be demanding the football.
Yeah, me and said
So
about Tariq Magee.
obviously he wants them to demand the football and they are not doing it. All right, you see, it goes to show that the team doesn't do well when they're high pressed. It's like we run out of ideas. Players are not presenting themselves behind the line so a pass can play
In
behind
between the
the
lines, yeah.
line of high press. That is not happening. Players out of sort. Players, so the midfield is really the problem. And I will forever say it, no matter where. Well, me not gonna say no matter where coach say because he must be different from me, and we have to respect perspective. But for me, I believe that the midfield is not organized. It's not structured in a particular way, so that even if the defenders are in trouble, they can easily break the line of the press because of what? Oh, the midfield present themselves for the ball behind the line.
Sure.
Because the structure is okay for the defense, you know. You see the three man them, where normally they are the defense and the flank man them, the fullback. That
Yeah.
structure is set up easily, you know, because a defensive structure is always one of the easiest things to set up.
Agree.
When me I prepare my teams them, the first era me try to set up are the defensive unit because that are the easiest part to set up. After you move from that now, the midfielders not coming behind and being in the space that they should be to ensure that the ball is being passed to them accurately, whether you lob it or whether you make a pass on the ground. So those are some of the issues that I see with the team. And I mean, it's always difficult though, and I don't want to be seem like I'm batting on one side because it is always difficult as a coach, and that's why Coach Whitmore said he doesn't coach a team, he really manage a team because he doesn't get an opportunity to coach them because players are all over the world. They are
Coach, hold
making their
on.
bread.
Stick up in right as a coach. When me hear and say that, personally for me, me feel like I shy away from the responsibility, That's what I feel. I felt,
Yeah, it could
But
be
you can
interpreted.
continue.
Yeah, it could be interpreted like that. But again, me not interpret it that way there. I mean, I'm sure on that boss. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is that it is true. Other teams get an opportunity to do the same thing, yet them get result. What I don't think the coach is as astute as some people would have him to be. You understand?
Yeah.
So he just running a few sessions, that's not good enough for real. And the local contingency is not there to always be. Because when you look on it, the more you do something, the better you get at it.
True.
Every day you drive, you get better at driving. Every day you play ball, you must improve. Even some might improve at a more rapid rate than others, and some adapt quicker than others. But Coach Whitmore, I believe, only gets into the practical aspect of it when it comes on to games. So even if him the online I read, even if him the in a books I delve in a information, yeah, he might get that. But to put it into practice now, that is the aspect of it where me think say him nah get for do. And the more you own your craft, you have to do it on a practical standpoint. You understand?
Yeah.
So he
Agree.
might do a whole heap of blackboard work with the ball of them if it is done.
But that's still not reached nowhere because sometimes you have to get the practical aspect, the reality of it.
Yeah,
Mili-
totally true.
military.
For the consent of time, you know, sir, Ryan, you know, say your time a draw closer, though.
No man, me there in the vibe, bro. Me I take a Uber. Listen, what
Yeah.
Klopp hardly prepared the Liverpool team.
Mm-hmm.
Pep hardly prepared the team. They hardly prepare the team. Only when something they must say, all right, you know, me don't want it that way, then they might get involved. They have someone who prepare the team. Same thing the Jamaica national team. Whether it be Paul Hall preparing the team or it going to be the fitness trainer prepare the team. I believe.
No, but Ryan, sorry, let me cut to this. Sorry to cut it though. You see the difference between Klopp and them and Pep and Whitmore? Those coaches would have been through a system already. They would have
Yeah.
coached multiple teams. Coach Whitmore wouldn't have done that. He was just cast into the deep. So we just want to plug in that part before you go any further. Continue.
All right, next thing still. We get the same time as USA. I think this our nation, bro. Either the coach or the player. One of them are just slow learner.
Good point. Very, very good point.
Either the coach a slow learner or the player them a slow learner.
Coach, yeah, you and Ryan said a while ago, we get the same time as USA. We get the same time as Panama, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Mexico. None of them teams are not really getting extra time, you know. For coach, not coach, none of them coaches get the extra time, you know. And the same way them have to pull players from all over to come play for them. It don't all if they own a league in a country, them have to pull them to come play.
Military.
So why we are complaining?
We call it
Why are we being excused then? Why are we being excused?
You know what Ryan says that a player coach.
either the player them a slow learner or
Yeah.
the coach a slow learner.
So
I mean, I think he play them as slow learner.
Wait,
Wait, well at
think-
them club.
What you think, brother? Preparation. I'm gonna show you something.
Mhm.
Oh, preparation is key. When people hear about preparation, they feel like preparation is just on the pitch alone. Preparation. You know that when we play United States and the Canada national team play against Mexico,
Mhm.
Canada national team reaching Kingston, Jamaica before the Jamaica national team.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
the Jamaica national team don't prepare enough. So when we play against Canada, how quick enough we going to fly to Honduras to prepare the team again? Whether it going to be ice bath, whether it going to be a training session to regroup, watch back clippings of the game and stuff. We don't do that quick enough. The JFF sleep, bro. It's a team thing, brother. Everybody have to pull together and everything have to switch on. You're using a private jet, a private plane now. No excuse you're waiting on a plane to take you. You're using a private plane, travel across the world. And these are the things we need to work on. The preparation. Or quick enough when we play against El Salvador. We're going to reach back in Kingston, Jamaica to rest, to have a training session and regroup to play against United States. I'm going to guarantee you, the USA playing Mexico in USA. I'm a bet to say the USA team are going to reach back before Jamaica in Kingston, Jamaica. Remember me tell you, bro. Either the player them are slow learner or the coach are slow learner.
All right, Ryan.
Everybody get the same time.
All right, Ryan. I'm glad you bring up that point, because you say everybody get the same time.
And
But
good point to bring up, man.
But look on this now.
Mm-hmm.
At the off the field situation cause all of this problem,
That's why I'm saying
because
preparation.
right.
Preparation.
So we are going around the world when we can just drive because the quickest way from point A to B is in a straight line,
Straight line.
But we are going in a circle. So the other team them are utilize their time wisely. While we are going foolishness.
I remember before the Gold Cup where player come into Jamaica and them they're all over the place by KFC. Even when all international break. Bro, we're not serious yet, brother.
Well, I know. Ryan,
Bro,
did you know
serious.
the first set of games them,
JFF
man,
and
they
the
are
team,
going to buy KFC.
bro, winners, when it come on to football, we don't serious. Is no way a player traveling from all the way in Europe, coming in Jamaica, and then him gone him community and gone do that. For what? Which national team a year do that? The preparation, bro. It's poor. And that's why we have this so much problem. The Gold Cup, who could been the Gold Cup the other day, who could have been flying out long time, but would have Jamaica would have linger around, brother. And that's why these are the things, bro. That's why it called a preparation. Is a team thing. In
So-
Alien BL, say everybody have to pull together. Everybody have to pull together.
Ryan,
But Ryan, me
question.
say it, before the in the whole scheme of things for the Gold Cup, proper preparation prevents poor performance. I mean, I use a slang the right short.
PPP.
Yeah, man. So if you're not prepared, prepare to
Prepare
fail.
to fail.
Bro, we need to get that. We need to get that.
But all right, so Ryan, I bring up that point in regards to players that go visit them auntie down bamboo down St. Anne and all them kind of sitting there. So well on. So me ask a question, guys. That me know say players then come with a responsibility and a duty to come play football, right? Ain't that in the region of what the JFF management Tapa Whitmore as a coach is a managing. When players are gonna go over this and go over here, so he's not supposed to be held accountable for part of that as well.
Yes,
Because
he's the man.
team supposed to the team reach, the team all right. Everything's supposed to be structured. You have a calendar, say all right, this is what we do. This is A, B, C, D at this time, that time, this time, that time. And then during the long time, a rest and recuperation and blackboard work. So when the time for lean, for man go visit them auntie down a bamboo and man and down them place there. Whose responsibility is that? Is that the player's responsibility or the technical staff responsibility?
The coach are the leader, bro. He run thing, bro. He are the man who have the most stock, top of the most stock in a Jamaican football, brother, because he is the head coach of the national team. When a man supposed to come at the national team, him supposed this COVID a go around now. Man gone a community. When they do a COVID test and the result come that him have COVID, and just because him leave from all the way to Europe, come to Kingston, Jamaica, and he were fine. And then him gone in that. Not saying him cannot catch a COVID when him traveling, But when you go and take picture and you go and there, bro, we need to take the thing serious. It's a World Cup qualifier, brother. Them player them have to take responsibility. But the leader is weak. When you is not the man in your house, bro, your woman take disadvantage of your brother. You have to be firm, brother. Wouldn't know that, brother. You have your wife, me have my wife, coach have kids. Yeah, when you're the leader of the house, brother, you have to put on measures, brother.
True.
And top of the leader for the thing, bro, and the measures now put on.
So what
No player would make them thing. You see no player make them thing there with see the man see Kennedy, my boy for USA. The man break the rule.
Yeah.
The man break the
I
rule.
don't
The
see
man
back.
say, you know ready yet. Go home back. Go on home.
So what if it's a case in which based off of how the coach believes the talent pool is. So what if? So Ryan, you're the best player. You're my best defender, right? And coach, I'm my best midfielder. Coach can lick me and say, yo, I want to make a run, go down, say, now, go look for my grandfather. A long time I don't see him, and me just come there, coach. Now. And I say, all right, do your thing. Make sure you come back by this and that time. You come now as my best defender and say, boy, I know, so I see you boss him off, and you don't know, say, I want a boss one and go deal with that one and two things, you know? And I say, all right.
Me nah send them. Hey, let me tell you, you have to have you have to be firm when you're a coach, Bridget. Let me tell you, see, once you give one person an inch, you see, he comment. Once you give one an inch, everybody are going to want that, yeah.
But me must say Tapa said, you know.
Yeah.
So what if the case with Ravel Mars now is Tapa standing his ground and we the fans just a ball out unnecessarily? Because Tapa standing ground.
But I know that me hearing no standing ground. He send out him and them.
You send what?
He send them.
You send.
Yes.
But guess what now, no? Once they give a man an inch, what you say?
That's why I know if you give no inch, our business will come board with their business end that
Who
they
can
can
make up
pay.
his face? Man say, hey, it's Ravel. So they give me an inch.
Bro,
Yeah.
remember, bro, we have
Yeah.
you have a little bones in Excel, sir, where you could pass. And if you pass that, you will never ever play Manning Cup, brother. No matter who you are, you could have been the biggest player. A man there, I play the game without them best player. You understand?
Yeah.
Coach have to stand the ground, bro. I could have tried something with Coach Karome. I could have tried something with Ali, man. Yeah, guy, pack your bag and go your yard.
All right. All right. So one of the second to last thing we have touched on is expectations versus reality. So expectations are this. We need 6 points. So we expect to get 6 points. El Salvador is there for the taking, but we know exactly what the USA team is going to bring. Now the reality is this. El Salvador they below us, and we can get a 3 points. But USA at home, even with fans, we're still fearful, so they can nyam with food and go back to US. We're still fearful of that. So let me start off with you, coach. What are your expectations and your reality with these 2 games coming up?
Simply put, me want 6 points. Just that me I say.
That's expectations, you know.
No, me now
That's what you want, you know.
Me now gonna be philosophical and say, yo, we need this, but we are look for this. 6 points me need. Or we are get it.
Less.
Or we are get it. I gonna be another set of discussion. Me just need 6 points, please, Reggae Boyz. Yes, please, me need 6 points to put us back in the thick of things.
Ryan. So what close off, you know? It's the last question I asked. What close off?
If me gets 6 is a criteria. I want 6, but if I get a point from El Salvador in El Salvador, just don't lose that game. It's very important. Don't lose that game. Because losing that game, you can't just say bye-bye. If you're not getting 3 points, don't lose. 1 point, better. You're away from home, take it. If you get 3, I appreciate it. But we must win our home game against the United States. Him could have Lionel Messi, him could have Pele, him could have Maradona. You're at home, you must win. Let's win our first home game. And that game going to be very special. So we need to get 3 points. So my expectation, I would say 4. But if we get 6, I would appreciate it. But 4. But don't lose that game against El Salvador. That's all me I say. Because we in front of them with goal difference and picking up a 2-0 loss to them, that's going to bring us back, right back, down where I come from. So we don't want to go back there. So if we win the game, we take a points and make sure that we beat United States. So 4 points for me. Reality, me I deal it. 4.
Yeah. All right. So basically, we'll close off the show. In regards to that, my expectations is 6 points. I expect 6 points. But reality is this. We can get 4. I feel like the USA game is going to be the toughest game. But we have fans on our side now. We have home turf on our side.
El Salvador will be the toughest game, brother. El Salvador.
We need to go make some night. Any hotel where USA stay, we need to go make some night so that they can't get no rest. Whole night they're supposed to up.
Yo, you want a demon tone and can't get the bail or over Spanish Town. For 3.
All right, so here I go on. Grant, big up. Any last year and so far, what you think about the topics to cover?
Bro, it was a great conversation to have with you and Coach Minzy. Really appreciate you giving me this opportunity to be on your channel. And it's just sky's the limit, Bridging. We'll just go as a team, continue with the good vibes in the vlogging world. We have to keep that. There's no way we're calling for unity in the Reggae Boyz camp and with the English-based player. And just keep it reality and
Yeah.
just keep it going. And that's we can work as a team as Jamaica and move forward. But thanks for the opportunity. Big up to you, and coach.
100% agree. Coach.
Yeah, man. Like Ryan said, share the same sentiments,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a good vibe. Yeah, we just sit down and be organic and real about this whole discussion.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Um, yeah, let us just continue to push the vibes. You know what I mean? So that we will all soar. 'Cause like an eagle, wing we are extended up. You know,
Exactly.
that's all I have to say.
All right, so massive respect for Ryan for come on the show. Really, really appreciate you guys taking the time out on a busy day to come on for my show. Can you imagine? Anyways, coach, same. Respect the effort you take, respect the effort Ryan take. This is something I try to go further. Management was not able to come, people. Sorry about that. My apologies. I think he'll be here the next time around. We don't know the life, work, and everything. But a lot of respect. Everybody. Big up Ryan. Big up coach. People. Reggae Boy Council. And it's been a good one. And I'll see you guys again. And we are out.